Hi, I'm George Glass, CTO at the TM Forum. I'm at Innovate Americas 24, and today I'm joined by...
Hi, I'm Bob Everson, Senior Director for Provider Mobility with Cisco, and glad to be here with you, George.
Excellent, Bob. Bob, Cisco just became a member of the TM Forum last week.
Right.
Where have you been? Why not?
Start off with an easy question.
Yes.
How about if I talk about why we're here now?
Yes, perfect.
So first of all, really impressed by the event. This is my first TM Forum event, as you might expect, since we just joined. And it's a great atmosphere. I love the venue, by the way. Good choice of venue. A lot of energy here. Maybe not what I'd expected with sort of some of the prior understanding of where the TM Forum was. So it's been a pleasant surprise, actually. Really, it's been fantastic. I think there are a couple of things that drew us here now as really topical, and they're ironically areas that I'm pretty focused on too. So number one is how do we open up the operators' networks to better interact with their customers? And obviously TM Forum has been doing a lot of work here with the operator customers and with the community. And so we're super optimistic about that. I think from my standpoint, I always try to flip things around, I try to invert things. And so whereas I think the general inertia from a telco industry is sort of inside out, we have all these great assets. Let's see what we can do to expose them outbound. And for me, while that's important, I always try to flip things around and look at the outside in and say, okay, what are the problems customers are trying to solve? And how do we help them solve that? And from a technology agnostic standpoint first, because that's the only way you get to first principles. What problem are they really trying to solve, rather than the hammer looking for a nail sort of thing. So anyway, so that whole area is one big area that we're really focused in. And then the other thing that we're talking about here actually today a little bit in TM Forum is how operators can better harness, telcos can better harness the data on their networks and allow for better observability and getting to service level visibility, and then as we move forward towards someday maybe autonomous networking.
Excellent. So harvesting data observability.
Yeah.
That leads me to ask about Splunk and the acquisition of Splunk. Where does that fit in with Cisco's plans and what you're doing with Splunk going forward?
Yeah, I mean it's right in the middle of it. Cisco, we've been focused on this for a while. We have a number of different assets in this space, but Splunk really brings it all together with the industry-leading solution. The things that the Splunk team, I thought I knew Splunk before we acquired them, although I hadn't actually operated a network with Splunk. Our team operates our network with Splunk, and so we're actually one of the largest customers there with Splunk from a SaaS infrastructure standpoint. And so I knew it from that standpoint, but then you get inside and you realize the power of that platform. Just the ability to even aggregate data from all these different sources and make intelligent decisions around it, which is sort of table stakes, and then working the way up. So Splunk is right in the middle of it. I'm excited about what we're doing. I've been at Cisco for a long time, and so it's nice to have some new things to bring into the mix too.
Excellent. And you're on stage later today with Splunk, I believe. Can you just share a couple of sound bites into what you'll be talking with about Splunk today for the audience at Innovate Americas?
Absolutely, happy to. We're doing a workshop with customers today, so it's a great format. It's not just get up and present, but actually we get some interactive discussion here. And it is about that, how operators, telcos can understand the data that's on their network from an observability standpoint, and then make better intelligent decisions, automate some of the workflow, moving from sort of a NOC to a SOC, a service operations center, not the security, although security is part of that as well. So service level visibility, ability to correlate, and then on this journey that I think a lot of people are trying to get on or on towards more autonomous operations. So I'm excited about that. I'm looking forward to hearing what customers have to say.
Sounds like a fascinating workshop.
Yeah.
Wish you all the best in that, and welcome to the TM Forum as a member of Cisco.
Appreciate it.